I've analyzed the data. Top to North was telling the truth. They shut the reactor down, and then it exploded. I think this article may have the answer. But 2 pages have been removed. You've seen this before?
Please, believe me when I tell you that I had no idea it could cause an explosion. None of us knew.
None of you knew what?
In 1975, at an RBMK reactor at Leningrad, a fuel channel ruptured. The operators pressed AZ5, but instead of the power going down immediately, for a brief moment, it went up.
How is that possible?
Well, this is the very question posed by a colleague of mine named Volkov. He's the one who wrote this article. When an RBMK reactor runs at low power, it's notoriously unstable, prone to swings in reactivity. Under normal circumstances, the control rods can compensate for that.
Under normal circumstances, the Chernobyl staff stalled the reactor during the test. They pulled almost all the control rods out to bring the power back up.
This is what Volkov learned from Leningrad. If the boron control rods are completely withdrawn from the reactor, when they're put back in, the first thing that enters the core isn't boron. It's graphite. The control rods have graphite tips that displace water and steam. So the reactivity doesn't go down, it goes up dramatically. Volkov warned the Kremlin 10 years ago. There could be no doubt about the supremacy of the Soviet nuclear industry.
Oh, the KGB classified it as a state secret.
When I saw the reactor blown open, I still didn't think it could be this flaw in AZ5. Because the flaw will not lead to an explosion unless the operators have pushed the reactor to the edge of disaster.
So it is their fault.
Yes.
But not only their fault.
No.
Is that what you're going to say in Vienna?
You can't possibly be that naive.
There are 16 RBMK reactors running in the Soviet Union right now. We have to fix them. The only way to do that is to go public. Force the Central Committee to take action.
What you're proposing is that Legasov humiliate a nation that is obsessed with not being humiliated. We can make a deal with the KGB. You'll leave this information out in Vienna. They quietly let us fix the remaining reactors.
A deal with the KGB. And I'm naive.
They'll go after your family. They'll go after your friends.
You have a chance to talk to the world, Valery. If that chance was mine.
But it isn't, is it? I've known braver souls than you, Khamyuk. Men who had their moment and did nothing. Because when it's your life and the lives of everyone you love, your moral conviction doesn't mean anything. It leaves you. And all you want at that moment is not to be shot.
Do you know the name Vasily Ignatenko?
No.
He was a fireman. He died 2 weeks after the accident. I've been looking in on his widow. She gave birth. A girl. The baby lived for 4 hours. They said the radiation would have killed the mother, but the baby absorbed it instead. Her baby. We live in a country where children have to die to save their mothers. To hell with your deal. And to hell with our lives. Someone has to start telling the truth.